Hello, Roby Rattlers. We are going to go over our buddy room procedures and expectations. A buddy room is a prearranged place in another teacher's room, generally in a different grade, in order to maximize positive role models and minimize shaming. This second step allows the student to have a timeout from their classroom environment to calm down. The student must have the reflection sheet filled out correctly and be ready to talk about his or her behavior before returning to class. Always send a buddy with the student or call the buddy classroom and have them send a buddy to escort the student. Please do not send students to a buddy classroom within your grade level. How long should a student be out of the classroom in a buddy room? Well, that depends on the grade level of the child. Kindergarten should only be out of the room for 5 to 7 minutes. First and second graders should only be out of the room for 8 to 10 minutes. Third to fourth graders should only be out of the room 10 to 15 minutes, and fifth graders should only be out of the room 10 to 20 minutes. Buddy room receiving the student. If you are the teacher receiving the student, welcome and acknowledge the student to your classroom. Prompt them to go to a quiet space. Set the timer based on grade level and note from the teacher. When the timer goes off and the student has completed their reflection, they may return to class. Teaching buddy room procedures. These should be taught prior to students going to a buddy room. Remind students of their job to help them follow the rules and to help them regain their composure. Explain that the buddy room is a step that will be necessary if the opportunity to take a break in the classroom is rejected by the student or if the behaviors continue. Review the buddy room expectations and procedures with the students. Discuss what it sounds like, looks like, and feels like. Review the details of the reflection sheets so students will know what they need to do when they are in the buddy room. Be very specific about how they should enter the collaborating teacher's room and behave in the other teacher's classroom, emphasizing that this is not a punishment. So they should enter the designated buddy room, stand inside the door with hand raised to discreetly alert the buddy room teacher of their presence. When the teacher acknowledges their presence, go to the assigned buddy seat in the room. Sit quietly and focus on calming down. Complete the reflection sheet. Raise hand and wait for the buddy room teacher to review the reflection sheet. When the buddy room teacher has reviewed the reflection and it is acceptable, the student will be allowed to return to the classroom. The buddy room teacher will monitor the student's return to class. They can send a friend with them to ensure they get back to class safely. Model appropriate student response when sent to the buddy room and lead students in reflection about what they observed. Next, have students demonstrate the practice. Remember, always model the correct procedure. Though it may be entertaining to show the wrong way, we want students to remember how to do things the right way. Processing and returning to class. The most important steps is when the teacher processes or talks about the behavior with the students before they return to normal classroom activities. This is important because the children need to feel a sense of forgiveness, that all is forgotten and that they can start fresh. If they feel shamed or disliked, it is likely that you will see continued and escalating behaviors because the feelings of rejection begin to shape their identity. I am a bad boy. Here is the buddy list for our 21-22 school year. If you have any questions or need clarification, please feel free to reach out to me via email and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Have a great school year.